How many is it really early age exposure to pornography? Is there sexual abuse? Is there addiction in the home? And I'm guessing, you talked about it, alluded to it. You had an alcohol drug problem. I had an alcohol drug problem. Are you seeing that as a big commonality with this?
Absolutely, man. And I believe it's because how you do one thing is how you do everything. I'll answer the first question first, and then circle back to that one. So the data shows, this is not data from Rebuilt Recovery. Like, this is actually research that anybody can find online, that the average age of first exposure right now is 11 years old. And it's just declining day by day by day by day by day. You said something to me at the beginning, before we started recording, that you were around 6. It was the same for me. So my kind of first exposure was at 6 years old, but it was a magazine that I found, in my dad's, sock drawer. Not every 11-year-old, but 90% of the 11-year-old, 80% of the 6-year-olds right now, if you saw them in a restaurant, they would have a tablet in their hand. If you saw them at home, they would have an iPhone in their hand. And here's the thing is, no longer does a young boy have to go into his dad's sock drawer when his parents aren't home, hoping he's going to find something. It's right there in that smartphone that's in his pocket 24 hours, 7 days a week. And here's the even scarier part for parents out there, right? Is like, the child doesn't have to go look for it. It will find them. Yeah. I've had conversations with parents that will download videos off of YouTube, and the YouTube video will be linked with an advertisement to a porn site. These apps, these technologies, these companies, these devices, they are money making machines. Mm-hmm. They don't care about you. They don't care about humanity. They don't care about your children. If that quote unquote AI, the algorithm, the smart technology that's smarter than both you and I combined, knows that there's a young vulnerable person on the other side, it will figure out a way to present certain things to them. And that's all that needs to happen with a young kid, right? They need to be presented something that's going to begin to kind of like stir up their curiosity. Then they're going to go willingly down the rabbit hole in and of themselves. So yeah, it's this part is a very big talking point that I'm passionate about. It's not really involved in the work that we do, other than just raising the awareness and trying to help men get free. Because I'll have dads come out to me like, how can I prevent my kid from falling into the trap that I'm in right now? Like, well, don't worry about them first, because nothing you do with them will work if you're still struggling it with yourself. So I try to help the men realize, like, you need to find freedom from this thing first before you're going to keep it out of your children.
It's very much the put the mask on, put your mask on before securing your child.
100%, right? What's the quote from Jordan Peterson? Clean up your own room before you go out and try to save the world.